Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode. Today's episode is going to be a fairly busy one, so please stay with me here. Uh, Obviously, if you took a look at the title of the video and the thumbnail, you kind of know we're going to be working in the factory trying to get our pumpkin pie auto crafting done. But before that, I just kind of want to take you through the spawn because there's been some recent developments. So, we will quickly go through spawn and I'll just give you a little refresher and then we'll head over to the factory. So, oh, wrong button there. All right, so I know we spent a lot of time here. I am very proud of this build, but I just kind of decorated a little bit with some of the new paintings and they look pretty nice. You know, we got a little shelf here, little waiting area with a nice painting here. I just kind of wanted to show those. You know, I really do enjoy these paintings here. But if you see right here, this is brand spanking new, and this is actually Rain. He has finally got back on the server, and he's started to build something here. I don't want to give away too much or too much of what he's building, but this is what he's planning to be his bookshop. This is like what he's going to put all his books and stuff in. Of course, this is a very early rendition of the build here. He's got a lot more to do. But for now, this is all he's done. He's actually much like me. Just got back from a trip. I'll get into that a bit later. But so he hasn't been on for the past week or so. As well as this, I have actually started work on the fireworks shop. So of course, with our witch farm, we get gunpowder. And because we get gunpowder, you know, I kind of want to share the wealth. I need rockets, and eventually anyone else who gets an elytra is going to need rockets. So might as well make a nice little rocket shop. Of course, it's not done. This is something I probably actually will finish later on in the video, but it's coming along. It's coming along. It might not be super easy to kind of get what it is. It's supposed to be a shipping container made into a shop. So where I'm from, on holidays that you use fireworks for, a lot of the times what you'll see is people will use an old shipping container and they'll just kind of bring it in and put it into like a big parking lot of like a big grocery store, like a Walmart or something like that. And then they'll sell fireworks out of that shipping container. And so that's just kind of like their storefront. So I was like, you know what, that's a cool idea. It's just a small little build, you know. And I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of cool. It was kind of hard to get the kind of metal look, I guess, because like the shipping containers usually have like I don't really know how to describe it, but the sides are kind of like squiggly. They go like in and out, in and out, in and out. So there's a lot of lines, and there's not really any blocks that kind of look good like that. So I kind of just went with what's this called? The warped stem, because you do kind of get those kind of lines a little bit from far away. And I also wanted to make it like colorful. So I wanted to go with something other than red because I've used a lot of red. So I decided to go with blue, a blue shipping container. I think it looks kind of cool. Of course, it's going to need some details and stuff like that. But yeah, there's one more thing I want to show you in spawn here really quickly. I showed you the sheep pen I did in the last video, but I also just kind of messed around with the pig pen. And so I came up with an area here. They got their little mud bath area, some water, just a little like shelter for them to sleep under. Then over here they can just kind of frolic in the grass, and they also have hay and stuff like that they can eat. Not that I don't even know. I don't think pigs really eat hay, but it is what it is. But yeah, so that's pretty much all that's been done in spawn so far. It's not quite early enough or late enough, I guess, to take a map. To set a map. Usually what I try to do is I'm gonna try to get like the maps around like the start of each month, and right now it's still like a week and a bit away, so we're gonna hopefully get this finished. Rain's gonna get some of this done, and then by the time the map comes, I'll fill you in, and hopefully it'll look a bit cooler. But yeah, so I'm going to head over to the factory and I will see you there. Okay, everybody, here we are back at the factory area, and I actually have not done anything since the last episode 15. I actually just released that today, like, I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes ago. So yeah, nothing has been done here, and that is actually because I just got back from a week-long trip. Yeah, I was gone for a week. I went across the country in which I live in and just kind of visited. I've never been there before, and it was really, really enjoyable. But I would like to apologize because before releasing episode 15, it was probably about a month since I released a video, and that was not only because of my trip, but I think I've talked about it a little bit. But I actually had to take on some extra responsibilities at work. Basically, one of the people that is kind of like just above me had to take a leave of absence, and so I ended up taking on their responsibilities, and it was quite a lot more than I'm used to. And I didn't have much time to really play video games or do really anything I wanted to do. Uh, and yeah, that's I'm fortunately I told my bosses that I no longer wanted to continue in that after I come back from my trip, and they were understanding. But everything I kind of did in Spawn and showed you in Spawn are just kind of small little things that I just hopped on because I wanted to play, but I knew I didn't have a lot of time to grind out some big projects. So anyways, I just wanted to get that disclaimer out of the way, just so you know. I don't think I have any, diehard fans or anyone that was probably wondering, but if you were wondering, that's why. Hopefully now I can get back on to a little bit of a routine and just kind of, start doing stuff again. I'm a little less stressed out and stuff like that. I'm actually going on another trip tomorrow for a couple of days. It's just a quick little camping trip though, so it's nothing too long, so I should be back soon enough. But anyways, enough of talking about me, and let's talk about what I'm going to do today here. So, of course, I went over before exactly what I want to do with this factory, blah blah blah, auto crafting, all that stuff. But now that we got the witch farm down, we're getting a lot of. Sorry, this is a bit of a glitch. I'm not sure why it does that, but you just got to reset the friendly creatures noise. So we're getting a bit of stuff here, and I want it sorted. I don't want to just keep it in here and have to, I need spider's eyes, I need that, blah, 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 blah. So I want it sorted. But before I set up a sorting system, I actually want to add a couple more farms. And the farms I kind of want to add today are basically everything I need to make both the rockets and, oh, look at that, there's a witch, and pumpkin pies. So I'm going to add, obviously, a pumpkin farm, like an auto pumpkin farm. I'm going to add 2 auto sugarcane farms, as well as some egg farms, right? Because that's everything we're going to need to craft both rockets and pumpkin pies. So I was thinking, and again, this is a rough idea, but I kind of wanted the entrance to the factory, the main big doors, to actually be right about here-ish, probably like here. So you walk in and you see the witch farm there. Obviously, it's going to be decorated. And I think I want to put those kind of auto farms kind of along the back wall here. So maybe start with like the chicken farms on the bottom so you can see the chickens. And then maybe the pumpkin, or maybe the 2 sugar canes and then the pumpkin farm. I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to start working on it. I think I'm just going to try to get something rough down, or maybe something even more than rough down. But I'll get back to you once I've kind of, found a good thing that kind of works or that I'm kind of happy with. So I will talk to you then. All right, everybody. So we're here at the factory area, and I have been doing a little bit of work here. I'll kind of show off what I've done so far and just kind of explain it. So I have this kind of rough draft down. Look at that, rain joined. And so I was thinking of having a combination of kind of the eggs, the pumpkins, and the sugarcane farm right here. But I was really, really struggling with just having like a failure to launch, because I knew what I wanted to do, but I just didn't know how to go about it. And it was just this vicious cycle of, okay, well, I'm not sure how to start, so I won't start, but I want to start, but I'm not sure. So I got some rough stuff down here. But I think I'm going to change this design. So originally what I had planned was have the eggs here, then the pumpkins, and then sugarcane, 2 things of sugarcane on top. But really I think now what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to have the eggs here, and then just the sugarcane on top. And then I want to have the pumpkins and melon farms on the side. just so they go vertical, and they kind of almost look like a vat. Like you'd have like a vat in a factory, right? Some kind of liquid in the vat. And in that, I actually want to have the pumpkins in the melons. So I think I'm going to change this up a little bit. But, sometimes you have to start something to realize you don't like it and realize how you would like it instead. So, it's not a complete loss. Also, this is all kind of subject to change, all the blocks here. I was just trying out some stuff. I kind of do like the tough bricks, but I think I want to use normal bricks as well. Maybe some quartz and stuff like that. We'll kind of see. We'll play it by ear, right? This kind of whole area is meant to be a marathon, not exactly a race, right? So other than that, I didn't do too much. Oh, I got a new beacon, actually. I will show you a clip right now of me getting the beacon. So I killed some withers. This time, actually, it worked. Last time I went hunting for wither skulls, it didn't really work all that well, unfortunately. But this time, I managed to get it, and I think it took me about 40 minutes, so not too bad. And then obviously I killed the wither and built the beacon here. So yeah, so hopefully the montage is over. We'll see the montage is over right about now. Cool. So, it may have ended earlier than that, I don't know. But yeah, so this is pretty much what's been done to the factory. I think next time I'll show you it. I'm hoping to have this kind of done. I'm just going to kind of work away at it. But there has been some new developments in Spawn. So I think actually I want to take you over there and kind of show you what's new. Alright, we're here in the map room, and I of course kind of have to make this place look a bit nicer. It's a bit messy right now, but I'm here to show you off the newest map. Show off the newest map. I'm here to show the new map. Alright, so if you watched last episode, you would know that there were some kind of new things happening around Spawn. So this is the second most recent map. Took this right after my iron shop was done. I extended the path in and all that stuff. And Rain was building a shop right here. And so, as you can see, it's now finished. Rain has finished his bookshop. And actually, you can kind of see, I think actually last video you saw me start my fireworks shop. And it's actually done more than is showing on the map too now. So I will go show you all that stuff. If you just, stick around and come with me for a minute here. Just walk out the door. And yeah, look at that. Isn't that something, eh? Very nice. It takes up a nice amount of vertical space. And yeah, so that's the bookshop there. You can see my fireworks shop in the background there, but we won't look at that right now. So we got the bookshop. And yeah, it's completely finished other than having some enchantment books in stock. But it's called Erasmus's Enchants. So, we have the bottom layer here. There's not too much on the bottom layer. It's all really aesthetic and stuff like that. But if you go up to the top, here you go. You got all the bookshelves, all the books you need to buy and stuff like that. And so Rain was telling me the lore. And the lore of this place was kind of like at the bottom down here. It's this was like the original portion built by Erasmus, and then Erasmus kind of added the second, like the top edition on. That's why it's all new, and this one's kind of all old. But he forgot to make himself a way down, so he actually died up here, and that's his skeleton. We were gonna replace the wither head with a normal skeleton head once we got it, but we haven't got one yet. But yeah, so this is Erasmus. I did this the armor stand stuff. So he's just, he's died in this corner. He's got his wand laying down there. And the little lore I put behind it is that he could have jumped down here into this water, but he was just too scared. So he ended up dying up here. Some magical, all-powerful wizard. He dies because he's scared to jump in the water. But yeah, so if I need any bookshelves or anybody else that comes on the server needs some enchantment books, this is the place to get them. They all got their prices and stuff, and then payment there. I've actually bought some, but it looks like he's came to collect. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Let's see. Yeah, he's got armor ones there and tools and weapons there. So if we just fly down here though, I will show you my fireworks shop. Now this isn't 100% done yet. I want to do a little bit more. But the kind of vibe I was going for was I said before, like a shipping container turned into kind of like a shop. But I was kind of, Rain kind of told me, oh, it kind of looks like a mobile home. So I was like, you know what? I'll kind of go into that and turn it into like a shipping container home. So if we go inside here, we have the front here. We have the front, and then we have, the shop, the actual shop. You come in here, you buy a dime, or you buy some rockets if you need them, and all that stuff. But then if we come behind here and we go upstairs, this is like the living space up here, right? So the two people that live here, the kind of lore behind it is it's going to be two sisters that live here. I think I went with Sally and Sandra. They're like sisters that live here. They kind of run this shop on their own. They have like an outdoor kitchen out here, somewhere to sit and eat, tanning if they want to tan under the sun. And then of course, for the late night talks and whatnot, they have little seats up here where they can just kind of look at Spawn and just kind of enjoy everything that's going on. It's a nice little vantage point up here, and they got a little table as well up here. But yeah, so I still want to do some like armor stands and just a little bit more decorating here in and around here, especially like over here is kind of bland. So I just kind of want to spice it up a little bit. Maybe I'll put like a poster on this wall or something. There's a couple things on the outside. There's a ladder here that you can get up if you need to. Or around here, I think I put, there's like a drainage system for water and that kind of stuff. But, again, it's a little bland, these walls, so I think I might add something here, something there, just to kind of, spice it up a bit, because I feel everything else is kind of decorated. But yeah, so that's I guess, our second open shop, third shop, technically, because of the stable, which I still haven't finished yet. But yeah, so I'm really excited. I think it's turned out really nice. I'm really, really happy with how it's turned out. I was kind of wondering, maybe if it's a little too detailed, but I think it's really nice. Yeah, the only thing is this back here. Something needs to go there just to kind of break it up a little bit, But yeah, I think it's turned out really, really, really sweet. Same with the bookshop here. I think the bookshop has turned out nice. Like we have a little path here. You can jump down here, join the path, and then the path takes you back and around here. So, yeah, and then just a little sneak preview. I won't give away too much yet. But there is a little bit of development over here. I won't give away what's going to go over here in this area. But, yeah, so that's been done. So, I don't know. Oh, I guess this is the last kind of new thing here. This is going to be like a little canal through the mountain here from the pond. Rain's been working on it. I think he said he's going to put a potion shop down here. Kind of like I think Cubfan did something like that a couple seasons ago in Hermitcraft. So that's just the last new thing that has kind of popped up. So I think this video is going to be more of just kind of an update video. I think I'm just kind of slowly working on multiple projects here. Just trying to bounce back and forth, don't burn out and all that stuff. But I think, it's probably going to be it for this episode today. I'm going to try to get back on more of a schedule now. I'm home from all my vacations and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm going to try to get back on kind of an even schedule. And hopefully I can get more videos out soon. But for now, I will talk to you later. See you later. Thanks for watching.